Right, we're in the midst of Delhi winter, perfect time to sip some chai and guess what, talk about cricket, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're at the launch of the Beyond Reach Premier League. It's a tennis ball tournament, but pan-India. Joining us is the co-founder, Sushil Kumar, who joins us to talk a little bit more about that, and two people who are going to be actively involved. They need no introduction in Aakash Chopra and Robin Uthappa. Shri, I'll start with you. Tell us, what is it that you want to achieve through a tennis ball tournament? Because while tennis ball is very popular, it is still not the A standard, right? Every kid aspires to play season ball cricket. So what is it that you want to achieve through this league?
See, I connect to my childhood. When I was a child, we used to play in a ground with the tennis ball, with the broken wickets, with the ईंट का जो बना रहता है, that's we used to. So I remember those days, and I can see the area that even there are the talents. If you go to villages, you see there are a bunch of people surrounding and they are playing and they are enjoying, they are having fun, and there you will see a lot of talent. They are extremely good. So the reason for launching this league for those talent who are unable to get a platform, because this segment is not recognized as of now, and we are coming up with the vision that even they would get a chance on a stage to perform, showcase their talent, and that's all the vision that we are coming up with.
Okay, since he says, every kid must have played tennis ball cricket, I'm sure the two of you may have. I think the only one I know who's never played tennis ball cricket was Cheteshwar Pujara. Very interesting story. He wasn't allowed to play tennis ball cricket. But I'd want you to go back and your tennis ball days and tell me your fondest memory of tennis ball cricket. Anyone, Akash, you could start.
No, I actually did not play. So I started with the season ball, yes. I was, because I'll tell you why. So my thought process or my parents, and at that point in time, I joined Sonic Cricket Club at the age of 9. So I was that young. The age where I should have been playing tennis ball cricket or gully cricket, I did not get to play because I was in organized sport very quickly, and we were playing with a leather ball. And I'll tell you honestly, these are two very different sports. And why should talent be hostage to leather ball? So if I were to look back at it now, I can say it with a lot of authority. After seeing a lot of tennis ball cricket that happens across the country, the quality of cricket that is there, the stroke making, the bowling, they're able to bowl leg cutters and off cutters better than anything else that you've seen. It's like Sunil Narayan on an overdrive. The ball actually moves that much after pitching. And if there was a competition between a leather ball team, A++ leather ball team, and the best tennis ball cricketers, I dare say, tennis ball, if it is played with a tennis ball.
Tennis ball, I was going to get to
that. Leather ball season cricketers will actually not stand a chance. So my whole idea is that, of course, all of us have memories. Of course, mine are, I'm like from the Cheteshwar Pujara school of cricket maybe. So I missed out on that fun. But it is skill, it is talent. And why should you not be recognizing it just because we think that if you don't play with the leather ball, you don't have a future or a career. But if there is an opportunity, I mean, it's still the same sport played with a bat and a ball. Yes, the ball is slightly different, but it requires a very different skill set too.
Yeah, very interesting comparison. Now that you talk about it, kind of reminds me of the difference between football and futsal. Futsal players are very different and football players very different. Robin, have you played tennis ball cricket?
Plenty.
Lots.
So favorite memory, anything, you remember?
I actually...
Breaking window panes.
I've broken many. I've played different forms of tennis ball cricket. We've played leg cricket, we played hand cricket. We've played cricket in basically a small 30-40 site. And in fact, we had a small 30-40 site, and we had a road on this side of on the off side, and then we had a road on the leg side. And then there was a house behind and a house in front. So if you had to score runs, you could score runs only on the roads beside the ground. And if you had to hit a 4 or a 6, you had to hit over the house that was in front of you, which had a window pane as well. So by virtue of playing there, my game kind of developed in that same fashion. So my strengths became the strengths that I developed in tennis ball cricket. I like playing down the V. I like hitting straight over the top. My attacking shots are always straight, trying to pierce between long off and long on. So it all developed from tennis ball cricket for me. So for me, square the wicket was what I developed by playing cricket on matting wickets. But straight down the ground instinctively was built by playing tennis ball cricket.
Yeah, very interesting. Similar story for Mr. Gavaskar. I hear somebody asked him why such good straight drives. He said because we only were allowed
score
that
runs anywhere else.
Yeah, you can't score anywhere.
Yeah, so he said that's why the straight drives came. Okay, any one particular skill you think from tennis ball cricket? You've seen a lot of it. You've played a lot of it. That can be imbibed by A class cricketers who are playing leather ball cricket. Yeah, for example, these ramp and paddle shots used to be part of tennis ball much before they came into season ball. Anything now that you think, whether it's in bowling, batting, that you can think of, can be picked from tennis ball and season ball cricketers can look at?
I think it's already been picked.
Yeah.
Quite a few, I'll tell you.
I think it exists
the
a lot.
current ICC T20 number 1 bowler actually became a bowler of this quality because of tennis ball cricket. That's Varun Chakravarthy.
Yeah.
See, tennis ball cricket allows you to bowl those carrom balls quite efficiently, because you can actually put your knuckle inside and you can actually press the ball and you're able to get those balls to actually deviate a yard left or right. So he actually started from there, got it into cricket, and then just kept developing. The stroke making is insane. What we see is absolutely insane. So there are plenty of things that are already been picked up. I think helicopter shot came from there.
Yes.
Who could actually swing it like that? But Dhoni actually made it mainstream eventually. So I think it's already been picked.
Supla came from there.
Supla.
I think if you look at, I think one ability which I think mainstream cricketers feel a lot more pressure. I think that they can improve on, and that's the ability that I see a lot of tennis ball cricketers have, is the ability to soak pressure when you need 40 of 17 balls. When you need 40 of 12 balls. They just believe it's possible, and sometimes they do it with 4 balls to spare. That ability, I think we can see a lot more. We've seen it in sports in mainstream cricket, but we can see that a lot.
Do you also think the one other ability that I can look at, the power hitting ability as a tennis ball batter is slightly more superior, because in a season ball scenario, if you time the ball, good bats, time it, you can knock it over. Tennis ball, to clear a tennis ball for a big boundary for a 6, superior skills?
Yeah.
No?
I would say superior skills, because it depends on the kind of tennis ball you're also playing with. There are ones that are quite dense, there are ones that are with less density. The ones with less density are the ones that are hardest to hit. And today you get tennis ball bats also, right? And then and depends on the density of the ball as well. So there's a whole science to this, guys. It's not just haphazard about anymore when it comes to tennis ball cricket.
Shreya, tell me, you've got one very interesting thing that I see is 8. Beyond 6, you can even get an 8. Tell us the idea behind it. Also, as we just were discussing, it's not easy to even get 6 with a tennis ball. To get an 8, have you tried it? Is it a rare phenomena that happens?
See, the reason we have introduced this number 8 is just to enhance and do something new. Because see, the moment you will understand it's undoable, you won't try. The moment you feel it's there and we have to hit it, so the people will start trying it, and finally you will get success out of it. And that is the reason behind that, doing something new to the league, and that was the option. And with that also I can see the other players will be coming with the longer hits and everything will be there.
So I floated the idea.
So
I floated the idea 100 meter 6 should be an 8. So Yuzi Chahal actually came out on Twitter only. This banter happened. He said, Akash bhaiya, then 4 dot balls should be a wicket also, no? In T20 cricket, I have bowled a maiden should be a wicket. I said, yeah, if you take a wicket, actually you should get another bowler to bowl. So you should get a bigger share of that pie. But I think cricket will go in that direction. It may start from here. And see, if you hit a 6, yes, a 65-yard 6 or a 100-meter 6. I mean, 100-meter 6 obviously takes a lot more doing, but it also presents you with the opportunity of taking wicket. You'll have to lose shape sometimes to actually go for the jugular. 8 is available, but it comes at a cost. So risk reward. I mean, it will bring the bowler into the picture as well. So it might actually go in that direction for all we know.
If I could ask the two of you, from your experience, you've not played tennis ball cricket, but I'm equating it to gully cricket. I'm sure you would have had the opportunity to do that. If one rule from gully cricket you could bring to international cricket, apart from this 8, anything, I don't know,
No leg buys.
no leg buys.
Yeah. That's
Gully
a great-
cricket has no leg buys.
Yes?
That's a great rule. I love that.
I mean, you've beaten the batter.
I'm all for it.
I love that.
You've beaten the
idea.
batter. That's it. Why should you be rewarded for beating the batter?
Yeah. Same.
So I thought you'll say, trial ball or something as a batter. It's a trial ball. Remember that? First ball you're out.
Trial ball.
It's not
Grace.
Or a bowler would ask for what? One tip, one hand.
One tip, one hand. Yeah, but no. I think one tip, one hand is exclusively made for tennis ball cricket. I don't think you want, I don't think it'll, I think it doesn't deserve, mainstream cricket doesn't deserve one tip, one hand. I think that is exclusively for tennis ball.
I mean, you groom cricketers by teaching them to hit the ball in the ground and then they get out. Just doesn't work. Finally, before I let you guys go, 2 cricketing questions that I have for the two of you, one each. I'm looking at Indian ODI cricket. And my question is, who do you think in the last 2 years or so, let's say from the 2023 World Cup onwards till now, who's been India's MVP in ODI cricket? Both of you will have to pick. It could be a bowler, it could be, there's a Virat, there's a Rohit, there's a Rahul, who's got a phenomenal average. I was looking at it. There's a Shreyas Iyer. Who's been India's MVP in the after that?
Tough one,
50
ODI,
World
we
Cup
don't play enough to ODI.
We don't play
cricket,
enough,
that's the
enough
problem.
ODIs. So I would say with the ODIs we've seen so far, as in notwithstanding recent form, I would say Shreyas Iyer for me.
Yeah, I remember Champions Trophy, couple of those big games stood up.
Big games, he stands up and he absorbs pressure really well, operates as a leader. You want that kind of a batter in the middle order who's got that oomph factor where he'll take anyone on. So for me, Shreyas Iyer.
I'll go with KLR for a simple reason
Good
that he is probably the only person who's penalized for being versatile.
I know, I agree.
That's used to be a strength because he's the only person. Averages 40 plus as an opener, averages 55 as a number 4, 13 innings, 2 centuries. If you have those kind of numbers, you will never be pushed out of that position, but he bats at 5, keeps wickets, again averages plus 50 plus at that number. But
Bats at
that is
6
not
as well
enough.
sometimes.
Yeah, that is not enough. So they said, no, Rahul, you bat at 6 also.
It'll make it even more tougher for you.
So 6 also is averaging 47. Poor guy obviously hasn't scored a century at 6. So he's done everything that you've asked him to do and perhaps more. And to be fair, he bats at a number where failures are generally criticized a lot more. And the chances of failure are a lot higher as well. So KLR for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's from that period onwards, he's averaging 60 or 70 plus, batting at
Incredible,
5
actually.
and 6.
The first wicketkeeper batter actually for India, who's averaging 50 plus in ODIs.
Wow.
He's gone past Mahendra
you
Singh
have to acknowledge the fact that he was not a wicketkeeper to start off with.
Exactly.
I think that's
and
in the
Robin will
name.
acknowledge. Robin will
Because
acknowledge.
it is
It's a very tough job.
it's a
Robin.
tough skill to make it look like it's your primary skill.
Correct.
It's a tough skill to own completely, and he's done that and batted in different positions. So deserves all the praise
It's
that
all
comes.
in the name, Rahul.
if you are Rahul-
Please don't take away from KL what he's done.
It is the name. If you are Rahul, you have, expected to do all of that.
Yeah, you have to keep, even though
Otherwise,
you're not a keeper,
Otherwise, have some
to
other
make a
name.
spot in the ODI
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
finally, we're just about less than a month away from the T20 World Cup. I want the two of you to pick your top 4 and why.
Oh, my top 4 is easy. I'd go Abhishek, Sanju.
No.
No.
Oh,
Team.
top
Now
four
it is
team.
not easy. Pick.
I'll
Mine
pick
are
top
easy.
3.
Go for
I'll say India, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand.
It won't
Top
be
4,
because-
you've done it.
No, it won't be now. Because
Either the 4 is tough.
it can't happen.
Oh, so it
because
can't
India, Australia, New Zealand, or rather one of the 2 teams, South Africa, are going to be in the same group in the Super 8s.
Now
So
change
it
it.
is not going to actually be that easy. So only 2 can qualify. So India,
He
Australia
said
from
top
India.
4 notwithstanding anything.
Arey Baba, you have to reach the
You have
semis,
to,
no?
come on. He's got a point.
So India, Australia, the other group will
I'll
have.
say South Africa.
South Africa, I think, will be in our group. Will end up in our group, I guess. we'll have to see the other group actually. India, Australia, South Africa. I don't know who else is coming in our group. It's a tough one. So you'll have to
England?
give us the teams. Give us the teams first. Because this already be ranked,
Yeah,
na?
yeah,
It's already
the
ranked, so we know.
seedings, yeah.
Seeded. So if you reach the second stage, I think that is it's somewhere on my phone. I can't find
Yeah,
it.
even I'll have to.
Let it be.
Yeah.
Let it
But
be.
you can go with the 4 best teams then.
I gave you my four
He's
best.
given.
So India, Australia.
South Africa.
South Africa will find a way, of course, they are a good team. I'll go with, there's a toss-up between New Zealand and England. You'll have to choose one. You can do whatever you like.
I'm surprised you
No,
picked,
no, because
picked England.
because England is in that group where they'll qualify, Group C. New Zealand and South Africa are in the same group. So one might actually be left behind. There is Afghanistan as well. That's Group D.
Okay, maybe closer to the tournament. We'll have a
Yeah.
more informed discussion. For the moment, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Have a great evening. And that's all that we have in this special presentation. Do let us know in the comment section what you make of this entire conversation. If you have a interesting rule that you would want season ball cricket to adopt from tennis ball, do let us know that as well. Thanks so much for watching.